So I heard you liked fast, loud cars. What you think about that?
Because these horsemen ride with the pistol outside, with heads like thunder, the rock of your pride. We'll have no mercy for big, far and wide.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Headed out this morning to Texas. No motorcycles in this episode, but there will be vehicles. Other vehicles. More on that later. Right now, we're about to get on a plane.
I like planes.
Be fun. It's early for me.
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
I'm still trying to wake up. Right on. Welcome. And have fun. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So, made it to Texas, out on the ranch, and Parker over there playing with the BB gun. Yeah, so we do actually have a ranch. When I say that we're from Texas, I mean it, man. This is the barn, and in the barn, this bad boy right here. This is my 2008 Ford Mustang Bullitt Edition. You gotta check this thing out. So as you can see, it is a fastback retro style Ford Mustang. This is when they rebranded them. It's a sick car, man. It's completely debadged. There's no badges, nothing like that. Comes with these mag wheels right here all the way around. Comes with the window louvers, which is amazing. It's not a real fastback. They just made it look like this with the fastback. It has a regular trunk, but they spent $10 million on this exhaust to try to get it to sound exactly like the car from the movie Bullitt, Steve McQueen 1968 Mustang. Looking at the interior, I do have my Hearst shifter right there, and then the gauges actually have these really cool, like a reticle or something like that. Comes with the seats that are out of the GT 500 from 2008, so these are really, really comfortable bucket race seats. It is a little old, so as you can see there's a little wear and tear, but still very comfortable. Really, really killer car. I love this thing.
Hey Chase,
yeah.
Stop talking so we can go ride now.
You got it. Alright, so here we are. 2008 Ford Mustang Bullitt Edition. This car, for being 13 years old, is still freaking killer. Sounds great. It drives great. That wasn't even nothing. That was a half a pull. So, I'm really just taking this out right now to get the cobwebs blown off and try to open it up a little bit, because it's been a while since I've driven this thing. Last time was 2008. 2019. It really is nothing too special. It's just a regular 4.6 liter V8. Has a stage 1 from Ford Racing that comes from the factory. So it's got an intake system, cold air intake. It's got a catback exhaust system, and it has a fuel tune on the ECU. So it puts on a little bit more horsepower, about 315 horsepower, as opposed to the 300 that came on the regular Mustang GT at the time. Now that's nothing compared to the Coyote, the 5.0, because that one puts out, I think, 425 or something like that horsepower, and it came out just a couple years after this one. But that was also the new body style. This is the older retro body style. I just really, really like this car, and it's really kind of special because it's 2008, 40 years after the movie BULLITT came out from Steve McQueen, and he drove, as you know, a 1968 Ford Mustang that was specially made for him in that movie. It was completely debadged, had a really nice hunter green finish on it. This car actually doesn't have the hunter green finish. This is the black finish. There were only 7,700 of these cars ever made. They're all individually numbered, and then only about 1,500 of those 7,700 were black. Most of them were that same hunter green that they made for the movie. Not only is it a one of 7,700, but it's a one of 1,500 because it's black. So that's one of the reasons why I just never really wanted to get rid of this car, because it looks good, it sounds good, it drives great. It's a special edition car. This is probably going to be one of the big projects if I ever end up moving somewhere with a garage, that I can come get this thing, put it in the garage, work on it. It does definitely need a little bit of work. There's some cracks in the dash. There's just some odds and ends that just need to be replaced and fixed and stuff like that. The check engine light is on. I think it's just an OBD sensor. I'm not 100% sure. It should be a quick, easy fix, but you just need time, you need space to be able to do stuff like that. The trim has a little bit of whistle in it, so you need to go through and kind of fix that up, and just little things that kind of take a little bit of time, but it is a killer car, man. These things all came with a 5-speed. You could not get this car automatic transmission, which is really, really cool. It came with billet wheels. This one has a Hurst short shifter in it, which I really, really like. It's just a really nice, short, quick throw. Came with this aluminum, look at this, this aluminum billet dash, which is just super unique, something that you just don't see on the cars now. They wanted this retro look, and they really accomplished that with this thing. There's nothing on the entire car that says Mustang, and there's only one spot on the entire car that says Ford, which is on the back. It's the BULLITT logo on the back trunk lid. It's supposed to emulate the gas tank from the time, because of the gas tank in the 68 Mustangs were on the back of the car, and then they moved it to the side of the car obviously later. This one emulates that gas tank on the back of the car, the gas cap, and that's the only place on the entire car that says Ford. So we're gonna rip it down the road and try to open her up a little bit, have some fun with it. So we got some gas, and I had to get a car wash because this thing was so dirty I couldn't even see out the windows. Not the greatest, but whatever, at least I can see now. So we just got onto the road, and it's a 75 mile an hour speed limit, but I'm going to slow down because there's going behind me, and I'm going to give it a little bit of juice. Try to get some noise going. Now I really gotta slow down. Yeah, that was what should I do with it? What do you think I should do with it? I know this is like a moto vlogging channel, but it can be all things fast and loud. There's no problem with that. I mean, look at Parker.
Hi.
I want to do some stuff to this. I want to make it cool. I want to make it fun. It's never going to be the fastest car, but it's just a cool, fun car. It's just like a lot of, it's loud. It handles really well. It's just looks good. It's got that retro look to it. The whole fact that it's a limited edition is just, it's really neat. So I don't know if I'm ever going to get rid of this thing. I probably won't. We'll probably hold on to it like I hold on to everything. Let's give it another run. It's a good thing these brakes are still good. All right. See you back at the house. Alright folks, that's going to do it for me. If you're new to this channel, my name is Whiskey Chaser. This is the Whiskey Chaser channel, and we do motorcycle and car related content. Just anything fast and loud. Please consider subscribing, and if you're returning, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Thanks so much everybody for being here. Really love you. See you back in New York. Peace out.